Welcome to this week's episode. So, on this video, it's the first of 6 videos in this series. This is from the last trip I went to Mexico. I ended up diving 6 days in a row, so I should have a video for each day here. On this first video, I'm actually off diving a pinnacle. We basically stay at this spot all day. It's about, on the edges, about 100 feet, but then the top, it's like underwater mountain, per se. On top, it comes up to, say like 60 and like 40 at the very highest parts. So basically this is like more of an intro video. I ended up just getting an idea for this part of Mexico, what it's like diving here. And it's pretty cool diving with these sea lions and the silky sharks and all the life, and it ended up being pretty good. I am getting a couple decent fish on this first day here. Nothing too insane, but it was a pretty fun dive all in all, so I hope y'all enjoy. You can see these yellow snapper and barred Pargo here, but they're not of very decent size, so it's not really worth taking a shot. Head back up. Try to always get a smarter or a larger size fish on my first couple dives if possible. On this dive, I actually head down off the edge of the mountaintop more, a little bit deeper part. See a school of Almaco right here. Good holding shot on this one. It's interesting in Mexico, you could tell by their dorsal fin that they're Almacos, but they call them amberjacks there. So different regional, terminology. It's pretty interesting. Try calling the boat over, because I know the silky sharks are going to get more and more aggressive as more fish get shot like this. Also, I can pick up my gun, so I can fight this fish a little bit easier. You see the silky right there? Pretty strong fish. He's sinking me in the float a little bit. See that ray right there? Cool sight.
Grab the gun!
the gun! Grab the gun! Almaco. Grande, yeah. Trying to pull this fish in. I can pull him up pretty quickly, not worrying about them ripping out with the slip tip. So one thing good about this rig, if anything you get too good of a shot, it's hard to get the tip out, so just trying to pull him up, but he's still got some strength. Pound for pound, I've always noticed Almacos seem a little stronger than amberjacks. I shoot thousands of pounds of amberjacks back home, commercially for fish tip and, markets. But every time I shot a bigger Almaco, it seemed to fight a little longer, a little tougher. More of a vertically wide fish, you could say. Kind of like shooting a permit or an African pompano. Starting to make some leeway here down. See a silky making its way nearby, but as I've said before, with this type of fish, amberjack type fish, Almaco amberjack, very similar. They don't always take the fish unless they're like frenzying bull sharks or pretty fired up already. There's one fish down. These guys actually taste a little bit better than amberjacks too. Don't gotta smoke them. You can eat them even raw sometimes. Yeah, I weighed them. Ended up being about a 50-pounder. It's not bad. Back home, that's pretty big for an Almaco.
Yeah, about 5. This is the biggest.
Now I'm back in the water reloading. Gonna push these silkies away a little bit. right here. Quick edit, as you can see, but I just turned the GoPro on last minute. Shot this tuna.
Got tuna.
Just a small tuna. Kind of looked like a skipjack to me. But ended up being a bait tuna. Trying to horse him back in pretty quick.
We go.
You see how much life there is at this area. Got jacks and little tunas swimming around, silky sharks, and you saw in the beginning there's dolphins and sea lions. It's incredible. This guy's getting a little bit too comfortable. Just gotta jab them and keep working sometimes.
You see the rock?
See scalped hammerheads. Pretty cool sight.
Go.
I jump back in the boat so I can regroup with everyone. Set the drift back up and everything.
You want help me? Yeah, go.
Meanwhile, my girlfriend Taylor got into some pretty crazy shark interactions here. This is Ben swimming up with a barred Pargo.
Pull it up.
Great deflect. Great job making her way to the boat and fighting for that snapper. Really proud of her for this one. It's back to my GoPro now. Jump back in.
Need something to stab the shark with.
I get something to push these sharks away with. It's Taylor in third person, dropping down. She was having mask problems this day, so that's why you see all the bubbles. I'm about to make another drop right here. I see a smaller grouper, but I didn't know if it was worth taking the shot or not. I ended up coming to the surface here, and my friend Ben said just to shoot the smaller ones because they're pretty common and they're sushi grade fish, so I kind of compared it to a scamp. Like a smaller size but better eating grouper. They get up to like 30 pounds or so, I think he said. I shoot some bigger ones later in the trip.
Big rocks. I hit it that time. Cool ass rocks. Little scamp sized grouper like that big.
So on that note, I head back down to take one of them back up. Try to pull the fish to me pretty quickly for obvious reasons again. Just gotta stay near them whenever I can. Sharks will take advantage as soon as the fish takes off, so one thing good about a fish like this not being able to get far. Delicious fish though. I mean, I end up eating these fish later. Wow, they're just incredible. Call them Cabrilla. This is Taylor's GoPro again. This is me diving down on a barred Pargo. I ended up not getting the GoPro shot, but thanks to her, she got it right here. You see her on the lookout for sharks. Cool fish. They're kind of like a mutton, you could say. Act differently though. Good thing the boat was nearby. gotta deal with the silkies quite as bad.
Well, I got it.
I've had a small, medium barred Pargo. I ended up shooting some bigger ones also later in the trip. But yeah, they're not bad eating. They're not like a mullet snapper, but they're great. You see the mountains on our ride home now. But yeah, that was day 1, and 5 more to go, so hope you all enjoyed. I'll have another episode on Mexico coming soon. Thank you.